2K on a brand new eBay account. What's up, y'all? Kenny Resell here, and I'm gonna be taking you guys through another banger day in life reselling YouTube video. We barely even got through the video, and I'm already up like 150 for the day, and that's purely off online orders. Well, actually, no, we're up 250 because I did a meetup at school and made $100. So 150 off online orders, and then another 100 off a meetup at school for some AirPods. So these AirPods right here, these do pretty good for beginners. I started off with these, and now I'm here, a few months consistency. And now I'm making 10K a month, all because I started with these AirPods. But I do recommend once you make enough money, get in different products. Don't just stay with AirPods. Do different things like colognes and watches and that type of stuff, and clothes. So off rip, you guys can already see that I made $35 off one pair of AirPod Pro 2s that I got for only $15. That's $20 profit. May not seem like a lot, but what you guys can do is you guys can easily sell these on Facebook Marketplace and offer up. Buy these for about $20 to $35. My Supplier personally sells these AirPods for about $20. Buy them for $20 and then resell them for $80 on Facebook and offer up. So this person that bought the AirPods off me for $35, I'm going to be shipping it out to them. And on top of that, I even made another $100, and I'm also going to ship that order out. And so as you guys can see, it's really not even that hard, bro. The video didn't even really start yet. And there we go. Another $45 for a cologne that I'm going to ship out as well. Just look. Also up another $45 plus another $35 off online orders. Now I just got shipped out like 3-4 packages and I'm already good. The video hasn't even been 5 minutes long and I'm already making this much money. This is really what reselling is about. There's kids out there who make that in a week working a regular 9-to-5 job at a supermarket or some regular corner store. I just made that in less than 10 minutes of work, and now I'm about to go package the orders. But hey man, to be humble, it just shows how far you can go if you just take the risk. Like me personally, I didn't think reselling would work. When I started, I got scammed. I bought this random reseller's vendor, and then I paid $50, and that was the first mistake because you shouldn't be paying $50 for a vendor only. So I paid $50 for an AirPod vendor, and then I got scammed. I didn't receive it and wasted money, really. So now I just teach other people how to do it for free. That's what these day in the life videos are. It's me teaching you guys how I make 10K a month so you guys can do the same thing. And keep in mind, I don't sell you guys a course or anything. I don't sell a mentorship. I don't sell a premium Discord or anything. I really don't. The only thing I really give is my suppliers for you guys to start, even though I shouldn't be. And these suppliers are so good that they should be gatekept. That's how I personally feel. But I don't want to be an a-hole or anything. I don't want to try and hide anything, or else what's the point of even making these videos if I'm just going to gatekeep the information? So that's why I just sell my vendors on the side. I don't really make a lot of money from it. As you guys can see from my videos, I generally do make 10K a month from actual reselling. I actually do ship out orders. I actually do meetups. And if you don't believe me, just look at my last day in life video. But even then, I'm going to say this and some people still won't believe me. So just so you guys know that I know ball. Like, bro, just look at this, bro. 2K on a brand new eBay account in less than a week of work. 24 orders completed in less than a week on a brand new eBay account. Plus, I made $4,000 on the older eBay account that I'm still working on, as you guys can see right here. And see, most resellers really can't flex you that. All they can do is just show money, and it's probably going to be prop money, or the money's not even going to be from actual reselling. They say that they're master resellers, and just because they have 100K followers or whatever it is, you guys just seem to believe them. Or just because they make 20K, 30K a month, you guys just seem to believe them when that's simply not the case. If a person has a lot of followers, that doesn't mean they're actually good at reselling. You can say they're good at content, but they're not good at actual reselling. So when you go out of your way to buy these people's vendors or their mentorships or their communities, simply wasting your money. How are you going to learn to make 10K a month from a person who doesn't make 10K a month from reselling? Think about that. It's the blind leading the blind, literally. So you guys already know what's going on, bro. I'm at my shipping station right here. We're on Pirate Ship. This is where we create our shipping labels. This is what pretty much all resellers use to make their shipping labels for their products that they're going to ship out. I have my little workstation right here with my PC. Bought it all myself, all self-made, no daddy's money. All this was bought because of reselling, actually. So we're going to make the shipping label on here, and then it's going to come out this little white label printer. I got that for like $50 off Amazon, by the way. Just search up shipping label on Amazon, and then that's all you need, really. Until you start making more money and you're getting to bigger levels, then you could get your own shipping label. But right now, it's not really necessary if you're a beginner. Now, I'm going to blur it, but as you guys can see, I just put the guy's address information in. So basically what you want to do is, if you're not using a platform like eBay or Depop, and you're just like shipping it to somebody outside of all these marketplace apps, you just take their information, ask for it, you input it into these right here. So where it says name, address, city, state, zip code, all that, you input it, and then it's pretty much done. You also need to input your information in too, but now I'm gonna click get rates. And see, bro, just look at that, bro. Only $6.59 on shipping. That's so cheap, bro. I just made like, what, 50 off that order? I'm still up a lot of money. And then boom, once you buy the label, you click print on your computer, if you have a computer, and then it prints it out just like that. And just like that, we have one shipping label. Now we gotta make another one. All right, and now we got another shipping label that we gotta make, but this time it's a little bit less, just about 14 cents less. It's whatever. Still a lot of money to be made right now from these orders. So buy label, boom. The website name is Pirate Ship, and you guys already know the drill. Print. Yes, sir. It's that easy. And boom, that is the last shipping label. All I see is money right here. Straight cash. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, it's really that easy, bro. Just like that, I made over $150 off online orders and another $100 off another meetup that I did earlier today in school. So I'm already up $250 for the day. And that's way more than any regular 9 to 5. And I'm only making this at 16. So if this doesn't motivate you to start making money, I really don't know what will. Because you guys see the money, you guys see the orders, and now soon you guys are going to see me go to the post office once I package this up. And if you guys are coming from the last video or you guys have seen any of my old videos, and you guys would know that I used to have hair, but I cut it off. So let me know what you guys think about the new haircut. Do you guys think I made a right choice, or do you guys think I'm just chopped? Low key. I think it's decent, you know. It's time for me to try something new. I feel like my hair was just kind of crazy, and you know, for a kid that's making this much money, I gotta start looking more presentable, start taking care of myself, you know, investing in my appearance. All right, so now I just got the packaging materials. I got one little black padded envelope for the AirPods that I'm about to ship out. Plus I got one little poly mailer bag for the box wrap that I'm about to ship out. And fun fact about these AirPods, the serial numbers actually do work, and they do come with Apple coverage. So whenever you want to scan it, it will pop up and say it has Apple coverage, it has a warranty and all that. So whenever you're at a meetup or you're trying to, you know, show somebody that it's good quality or it's legit or it's one-to-one, anything of that nature, just show them it. And if you want, they can also like go to the AirPods and stuff. The sound quality is actually good. I had one of these for a while when I just started reselling. When I got AirPods, I took one for myself just to use, and I had it for like 3 months until I lost one of the AirPods, and then after that I didn't really use it again. But they're pretty good quality. It comes with everything, the papers, the earbuds, all that. So we're gonna ship it out. Also forgot to mention, the electronic supplier also does send the AirPod with the Apple Store receipts. A lot of suppliers do not do this. My supplier sends them with actual good receipts, saying that you paid the actual resale price plus the tax. So right here it says I paid $271 for the AirPods, and the subtotal is $249. And if you go on the Apple website, it actually is $249. So we're gonna take this plus the receipt, and we're gonna put it in this padded envelope, and then we're gonna slap the shipping label on it. And boom, now that it's packaged up, now I just gotta put the shipping label on it, and then that's one package already completed. Alright, that's one done. Light work. We're gonna put that on the floor. That's one more package down. One more left to go. Now we got the final boss, Baccarat Rouge 540. This is a really good bestseller. Buy this for low and resell for high. These are mostly going for like 100, but if you have a receipt, which is the best thing I love about my Cologne supplier, since they send them with receipts, and the receipt said I paid $500 for, I could easily sell these for like $150 to $200, just because I have the receipt and just because the quality is good. Most Cologne suppliers do not have that, so do not underestimate my Cologne supplier. Best quality on the market. Coming from me, when I was first starting, I've gone through so many vendors, good and bad. Some came in smelling like cat piss. Sometimes I would get scammed. I've gone through so much bad vendors and so much good vendors to know the difference in quality. So now we're also going to ship this out too. Yes, sir. 150 in 3 packages, all thanks to reselling. Plus all this money right here. And as you guys can see, hundreds, straight hundreds. But yes, sir, bro. Life is good, bro. If we look at the packages, 35, 45. That's over $100 in packages alone. And even though this is one of my slower days at 16, bro, me making this much money on a slow day is insane. So imagine just a normal day or even a fast day. Now we're about to go ship out the orders that I just showed you guys on camera. So we're gonna go ship it out right now. Truth is, it's not money that actually makes a reseller. It's experience and if they know what they're talking about. And especially if their room looks like this. If it's full of product and, you know, the product is constantly changing, like, you know, there's different products, which means it's selling out and he's restocking all the time, then that means he actually might know what he's doing and he's actually selling his product and he's actually reselling. But if you're buying stuff from a person who doesn't know what they're reselling, just know, bro, you're not going to have a great time reselling and you're probably going to lose money or get scammed. Whereas you guys see me reselling, you guys see my room is full of stock. I have these AirPods for a reason. I have this money here for a reason. All blue bills and no prop money especially. And then look at this watch right here, bro. This is a new one too. The quality on this is actually insane. Now just look at that, bro. And there's no flashlight here at all. You guys can tell this is actual natural lighting. No flashlight. This is normal lighting. So if you walk into a room, the watch is probably going to shine like this or even shine even brighter. And keep in mind, I got this from my Moissanite supplier for only $500. And you guys know, as I said before, I resell these for $2,000. Sometimes you can go even a little bit less. Like if you buy this for $500 and you want to resell it for $1,000, that's still 2x. That's a lot of money that you just made off reselling one watch. Do that 5 times a month and that's $5K if you sell it for $1K. But hey, I'd say sell these for $2K max and they can definitely go for that. If you have the right person that you're selling it to, put these on Facebook and offer up and they will sell pretty good. Me personally, I never got like a red Arabic dial AP like this. And I just wanted to try something new because I will be rocking this for a while, and then when I get tired of it, I will sell it and get like an AP skeleton, since I kind of do actually like these watches. Because just look at the shine on this, bro. This is actually beautiful. And on top of that, when you put it in the dark, it does glow. But also something I find so impressive is actually the automatic movement on the back. And just look at that, bro. It's self-winding. The movement in the back is automatic and it doesn't stop while you wear it. Once you take it off, it does stop, but all you have to do is put it on and move a little bit and it will start moving. And as you guys can see, it's actually gliding around. This is what good quality looks like. No ticking. It's actually gliding around smoothly. And on top of that, for those of you wondering, yes, it does come with the box and also does come with the papers. Best vendors in the game, bro, I'm telling you guys. And also, just look at this box too. It's actually high quality. It's not that little box that most vendors send that has no detail to it. This is actually well made. It's pretty hard, sturdy, all that. And the watch is actually well made too. I don't really care if you guys want the vendor or not, which is why I have it up on kennyresells.com. I'm not really going to gatekeep, because for some reason, and I think it's kind of weird, people who sell Moissanite watches, people in the Moissanite jewelry game, when they sell these watches, they like to gatekeep the suppliers for it. And I personally don't really care. I'm not going to hide it from you guys or anything, even though I should be gatekeeping it, because this is actually a very good product to be reselling, and it can make you a lot of money if you know how to resell it. But also, these are Moissanite watches. There's actual jewelers who sell these in their shop that don't want normal people like you and me getting a hold of these vendors that supply them with watches like these. So I've been told by other people, other Moissanite resellers, yo, just stop selling the vendor. You're not selling it for high enough. I know people who actually charge $300 for this supplier, and that's on everything I love, on my life.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I know people who charge $300 for the supplier alone, not for the watch, the actual supplier. I'm not that person. I'm not going to say any names because I don't want any beef. But there's actually crazy people out there charging $300, $400, $500 for the supplier alone. But you guys know I will forever keep it real with you guys. If you guys want access to Moissanite watches like these, just go get the Moissanite supplier for only $20. And yes, it's the actual supplier that I use to get watches like these. So you will not get scammed, you will not lose money, and you will only get the best quality out there. And for the lowest price, by the way. And the same goes for any of these products that you see in my video. So if you want electronics, AirPods, AirPod Maxes, Dysons, all that, then electronic supplier. Same with colognes, clothes, shoes, watches, luxury bags, ultimate reseller guide that shows exactly how I scale to 10K a month at 16, plus a jacket supplier and sunglasses supplier. And we even have reviews at the bottom, bro. No other store has this. All these resellers say that the people getting their vendors are actually getting results, but they don't actually back it up, bro. Nobody actually shows results. Look at this guy, bro. I know this guy. He's making a bunch of money. He started not too long ago, and he got his AirPods. He bought them for $20 each, and he's now just starting, and he's already making a bunch of money. Same with these guys down here. College student, made 3K in like 2 weeks, and bought a MacBook. This guy, plus this guy. He called me a great guy. Appreciate the love if you're watching this. I appreciate you, bro. Keep on reselling. You're going places. Love the progress. And this guy bought the Elite Supplier bundle. And even, you know, little pictures of other people's wins at the bottom. So you guys want to start, all you need is a good supplier to get the product from. So it's in the link in the description, kennyresells.com. If you're ready to start, go there, get a supplier, Supplier. I personally recommend the Elite Supplier bundle because it would be annoying just to go back and get every single supplier and pay $100. If you buy all these suppliers individually, you're gonna end up paying over $100 just for suppliers. If you buy the Elite Supplier bundle, you get it for $35 and you never have to get suppliers ever again. The only thing you're probably gonna need to buy after the Elite Supplier bundle is probably the Ultimate Reseller's Guide if you really want to know how I'm making 10K a month. The tips that I don't reveal on here and the tips that I only show to my mentorship students that I work with closely. And the reason I'm showing you guys this on the website is not to get you guys to buy the supplier. I really don't care if you guys buy it or not, but just to show you guys that this is actually legit. It's a real business model. You can make money off it, and it's one of the business models where you could put $20 in and get results right away. If you buy a $20 AirPod, you put it up on Facebook. In the next few hours, you could get a buyer and sell that for $100. And I swear it's really that easy, bro. And on top of that, look, and just so you guys know, it's not a screenshot either. Yeah, it's moving. It's an actual app. Look, I made $573 off online reselling. $573 off online reselling. So already for the day, I'm already up $700 and it's already like 10 p.m. I'm going to be doing different things. If you guys want to see listing tutorials, how to ship, that type of stuff, how to actually resell top 3 best reselling products, all that, plus the secrets that take me to 10K a month at 16, I will be releasing all of that pretty soon in all types of different YouTube videos, and I will be posting YouTube videos once a week. So if you guys have any suggestions as to what you guys want to see, just like, subscribe, and put it in the comments especially. But it is whatever, bro. I already did make over $700 today off reselling, so I mean, I'm pretty blessed, bro. And I don't say this to like flex you guys or anything, but just to show you guys what is possible. And I never thought, if you told me a year ago that I would be in this situation, I really wouldn't believe you. I wouldn't think that I would be here, but $120 AirPod took me here. And I saw the results I was getting, and I just kept on going. I stayed consistent. And now I ended up here. I don't know what happened, bro, but I'm really excited for the future, bro. I feel like, you know, the money has made me a better person. It's allowed me to impact people more, take care of my close friends, take care of my family. And that's what I'm going to continue doing. When people say money changes people or money is the root of all evil, I disagree with that, bro. Money is an amplifier. If you're a nice person, you're going to do more nice things with your money. If you're an evil person, you're going to do more evil things with your money. So it just depends on what type of person you are. I was already a nice person before the money. So now that God has given me the opportunity to be even more blessed with this money, bro, I'm just going to, you know, continue to take care of the people I love, enjoy life, enjoy my youth, because, you know, it's better to be young and rich than old and rich, you know. If you pull up in a BMW M3 G80 2025 or even an AMG CLE 53, I do love Mercedes Benzes and BMWs. If you pull up in that and you're 18, people wonder, oh, what does that guy do? Or if you pull up in a Lambo, let's say, and you're 18, people are gonna wonder, what does he do? It's just way more impressive. If you're 50 years old, people are gonna look at the car and they're gonna be like, nice car, but they're not gonna wonder for real what this guy does. They're not really gonna be interested. It's a 50-year-old man. You're gonna be expected to have that age. You've had a whole lifetime to get your money together and get your life right. But if you're 18 and you pull up in a nice car, your finances are right, you're in great shape, that's way more impressive. So that's really the level I'm trying to get to. And see, with there being nothing else for me to really do with my money, bro, I have everything I want, bro. I have the clothes, I have the shoes, I have the PC. So I'm only going to save up from now on because I already bought everything I want, all thanks to reselling. And I'm forever grateful, forever humble that I was given the opportunity to just live this life only at 16 to the point where I could just buy anything and, you know, be comfortable because I already bought all the clothes I need, all the shoes. I go places already. I do want to go on a few trips, few vacations. I am planning some stuff, but for now, bro, I'm just gonna stack up, bro. But this especially, bro, hold on. I need this, bro. I need this. One day, bro, one day. This is one of my dream cars, 2025 AMG CLE 53, bro. I love Mercedes Benz. The interior is just beautiful. Just look at this, bro. It's like a spaceship. Beautiful. And then also BMWs, bro. These are actually beautiful too, bro. BMW M3 G80, bro. These actually sound pretty damn crazy, bro. These cars are sexy. But if you had to make me choose one, bro, I'd probably have to say Mercedes Benz just for the reliability. I've heard a lot of stories about BMWs breaking down. Not trying to deal with all that, but they are pretty fast and they are pretty sexy. But if I had to choose one for the rest of my life, I'm going with the AMG. 100%. I'm going with the AMG. Because just look at this, bro. Look at the interior. BMW does not have it like this, bro. They have a nice interior. But an interior like this, bro, this is insane. And realistically, bro, I could finance it if I wanted to. Like AMG or BMW, that's what, like 2K a month with insurance included if I finance it and just put payments on it monthly. But like there's no point because I don't have my permit yet and I'm just waiting until 18 to get my license and stuff. Because the way driving laws are here in New York State, it's weird, bro. I'm pretty sure if you go somewhere like Texas, I'm pretty sure you could get a license at like 15 or 16 or whatever. There's no point in me getting a car because driving laws here, I can only start driving by myself at 18. So there's no point in me just financing a Benz or BMW if I'm not going to be able to drive it by myself wherever I want. So I'm just going to lock in, bro, save up my money, spend it whenever I need to. And then as soon as I turn 18, bro, you guys will be seeing me pop out with a beautiful ass car, bro. I'm telling you guys. Because there's nothing else for me to really do. I mean, I have this money now, and, you know, I'm grateful for it. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I'm just trying to show you guys what's possible. But, yeah, man, there's nothing else for me to really do. And I'm just going to show you guys a little sneak peek of what's inside the Ultimate Resellers Guide, because if you guys are interested in getting it and knowing how I'm making 10K a month, then I'm just going to show you guys a little sneak peek. But this is a little bit of it. This is only one of 10 pages, and I'm constantly adding more every day. So whatever I learn, I'm constantly adding more to the Ultimate Resellers Guide. So it's basically, you know, a little bit of my knowledge being added in there every day. But then on top of that, bro, just so you guys know I actually am locked in, bro, just look at this, bro. We have all of these visuals for actual good selling products. AirPods, buy for 17, resell for 80 plus. Cologne, buy for 20, resell for 100 to 200, probably even more depending if you're selling LV. And you know, here's a proof right here. These AirPods are actually selling for 100, 85, 109, and these LV colognes. It doesn't only have to be LV colognes. I recommend colognes like Baccarat 2 or Creed. They do pretty good, and as you guys can see, they're selling for 150. And look, there's results here too, bro. All the students in my old Discord making all this money right here. He made 705. This guy made $50 off one AirPod. This guy made 80. This guy, the guy from earlier, he made like over 400 last time I talked to him, and he just started. And that's my eBay dashboard right there. I made $4,000 off reselling pure cologne for the most part. And then this guy made a bunch of money as well. And so it's really that easy because you guys can trust me, because you guys know it actually does work, and I'm showing you guys in real time that it actually does work. Because if it didn't, I wouldn't be making all this money, and I wouldn't have all this product in the back right here. Like, I don't just spawn this product out of nowhere. I have actual suppliers that I buy from that ship it to me in about like 2 to 5 days. Pretty fast shipping. Buy for low and then resell for high. All this money didn't just spawn out of nowhere, bro. All that product in the back right there didn't just spawn out of nowhere. I have actual verified suppliers that I went through that I actually do give out to people who are looking to resell. Plus, here's a little breakdown of my journey too, bro. This will be another YouTube video of itself in the near future, maybe. Still working on this. This is a bit old, but still pretty tough, bro. And look at this picture, bro. This is when I was first getting to reselling for real. As you guys can see, I'm pretty sure you guys know, I started off with one pair of AirPods first, flipped those, bought more AirPods, then I got into colognes and different things like Dysons, bro. It makes me almost emotional, bro, because it shows me how far I came. I'm not gonna sit here and cry, but I'm happy in a way. I came this far, bro. This picture was taken like February, so long ago, and now like I'm actually here. I bought my own dream PC because my parents wouldn't buy it for me. So I had to go out there, work for myself, and I did it myself, basically. I made it myself because I would sit there and just see other people getting PCs from their parents or wherever, just getting it gifted to them. And then I knew my parents wouldn't get me one. So I only had one choice. And now it's to work for it myself and get it myself. And so nobody else is going to do it for me. My friends weren't going to get the PC for me. So it comes to a point where you just got to, you know, take accountability and work for yourself. And so that's what I did, bro. All because I found the best business model out there, and that's reselling. And then on top of that, just look at the payment notifications just going. It doesn't stop at all, bro. It doesn't stop. And that's just what I mean. I've never seen anybody lose if they just start. And at the end of the day, just take the risk, bro. You have nothing to lose. If you're young and you want to make money, this is what you have to do. You have to take the risk and you have to go all in. I wouldn't be making all this money at 16 if I didn't take the risk. So that is enough yapping for now. I'm going to see you guys in the next clip. Now, as you guys can see, we just made it to the jewelry store where they have all these jewelry pieces right here. I'm getting these watches for only $500. They come with the box, papers, everything. Do not get scammed by these jewelry stores, guys. Everything is VVS Moissanite. Best quality out there. Don't overpay for your jewelry. Now, as you guys can see, just look at the quality on this. We went to the jewelry store and they valued it at $40,000 just for this watch. And I'm getting these for only $500. Look, we're right here. All right, guys. So I just got home and, you know, I changed my clothes into this white shirt, blue shorts, you know, something calm. And as you guys can see, bro, we got the little setup right here with all the cologne and all the money in the AirPods. I just finished recording some videos for the content. The content will be going crazy. But in the meantime, there's something even more crazier. I just had a big ass package full of AirPods just land in. So now I'm going to go downstairs, get the box, and unbox it for you guys. All right, yes, sir. We got the AirPods in now. And boom. Now you guys are going to see. So here's the box right here. All right, here we go. It's time to unbox it. Oh. Oh, sure. All right, so off rip, you guys can already see. we have receipts to come with the AirPods. What electronic supplier do you know that is sending AirPods, actual AirPods with receipt? I have yet to hear of an actual AirPod supplier sending the AirPods with receipts. No other supplier does that for real. And then, as you guys can see, here we have the AirPods. And I know what you're thinking, these aren't AirPods. Let me show you guys a magic trick. Open it. You guys get, boom, these AirPods. So I bought these for 20, no, even a little bit less than 20 because I bought bulk, and that's what you get when you actually buy from private suppliers. Because when you buy from private suppliers, you can actually talk to them. These are actual people who work at the factory and that are selling these items to you. It's not a website, it's not a middleman. You can negotiate prices and actually communicate and tell them exactly what you want and how you want it. So for these AirPods, I paid a little bit less than $20, and they even come with receipt, and they have working Apple Care serial numbers that comes with coverage. There is a lot of competition for these AirPods, and that doesn't mean there's not a lot of money to be made. There still is, because AirPods are really popular products, so there's always going to be a bunch of customers. But you need to competitively price, which means if you see other people charging about $100 for these AirPods, you want to go a little bit lower. 90 or even 80, because at the end of the day it's still profit. If you're getting these for 20 and you resell these for 80, that's 4x what you put in. Let's say you put in 500 into AirPods and you sold all of them for 80, that's $2,000. You've turned 500 into $2,000 with just AirPods, and that's exactly what I did when I just started out reselling. If you guys know anything about me, if you guys are OGs, if you guys know the entire journey of my reselling journey, then I started off with these AirPods, bought one for 20, used my last $20 on those AirPods, then I bought more, sold those, bought more, sold those. And then throughout that whole process, I was just 2xing, 3xing my money. But none of this matters if you guys do not know how to list these AirPods. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to list them, especially since I know some people have been having trouble with listing these AirPods, because I heard some people, they get taken down or their accounts get banned, all that type of stuff. But the truth is, you just need to know how to list, and you also need good quality products. So I'm going to be showing you guys exactly how to do this. All you're going to do is grab your phone, pretty basic, go to camera. Take a few pictures. But instead, what you want to do is, instead of taking every single different picture of the AirPod, what you want to do is you want to take front-facing pictures. Because what Facebook does is it randomizes the picture that it shows for some reason. It's pretty stupid. I don't know why they do that. But look, something like this is fine, bro. All you need to do is get a nice clean background, take a picture, include the receipt, and make sure the AirPod is front-facing towards the camera. And then you could also take probably a little bit of a different picture, as long as it's like showing the AirPod clearly. And also, don't only make sure you're listing on Facebook, list on other marketplace apps. These are the top marketplace apps I recommend: Facebook, Craigslist, OfferUp, Nextdoor, Carrot. You need to be reselling on every single marketplace apps possible, because even if the top two reselling marketplaces don't work, like Facebook and OfferUp, and you don't get any sales for the day, there could be that one other app, that one other random marketplace app that does bring you a sale. And I've had days like that where maybe I didn't get a sale from Facebook or OfferUp, but I got a sale from, let's say, Craigslist or Carrot. The title and the pictures are very simple. You know, easy front-facing picture of the AirPods, plus the title, it says Pod Pro 2. Don't include Apple or AirPods anywhere in the listing at all. Only say Pod Pro 2 for the title. That's all you need, because either way, if people are searching up AirPod Pro 2, your listing is still going to pop up because it has a keyword, Pod Pro 2. And then for condition, always do use like new. For some reason, if you do new, Facebook will just take down your listing, and then once you get too much listing taken down, Facebook might just ban your account, so you gotta be very careful. But you can easily bypass that by making a second account. And I say, even if you want to get even more sales, I recommend you make another Facebook account, because it's easy to make Facebook accounts. You can either use a different number or a different email. For the description, I said perfect condition, never use. Pretty simple, bro. It's not rocket science. Anybody could do this. For the price, I did 70. Mentally, it's a big difference, because to the buyer, when they see a bunch of AirPods going for 80, 90, 100, and they see this one listing going for 70, which one do you think they're going to go for? Especially when mine has a receipt and it looks exact same as all these other listings, with the only difference being mine is 70, so it's the lowest price out there. Plus, I have the receipt. I'm guaranteed sales simply because of those two reasons. I have the lowest price and I have the receipt. Because to the buyer, all these listings look the same. It's all AirPods to them. And then for brand and all these other options, don't do anything else. Only do what's required. Also, try and get into groups. I've never really gotten sales from groups that much, but listen, even if you can, still do it, bro, because extra sales, the more sales, the better. Even if you get one sale from a group, that's still an extra $70 that you wouldn't have gotten if you wasn't in the group. Think about that. That's why it's always good to maximize all the money you can get by listing everywhere. Now it's being reviewed, now we just wait. Now we're gonna do the same thing but for these Moissanite watches instead, and these are a big money maker. I already do have pictures, but now this time I just gotta take a picture. For this one, I'm just gonna use the lighting to like manipulate how good it shines. Even though Moissanite already does shine good, when you use the right lighting, it could shine even better. Bro, everything is detailed, everything is how it's supposed to be. All good pictures plus the video. Now for some of you, when you guys get Moissanite watches, and you guys probably will once you guys progress, but I'd say if you have more money, you should probably try Moissanite watches in your area. So if you have over $500, get a Moissanite watch, sell it for like 1K if you can, just to test it out. And if it does do good in your area, you'll be able to make a lot of money. If not, then that's fine. There's always going to be a winning product in every area, depending on what it is and depending on where you live. When it comes to listing these, you want to do VVS1 Moissanite watch, and then I like to add the diamond emoji at the end. Now I'm gonna do 1,200, and you guys are probably thinking, why am I doing 1,200? And it's simply because in the area I'm in, there's a lot of Moissanite watches, so a lot of these Moissanite watches are going for 800, 900, and I know people are gonna lowball me, right? So I'm gonna do 1,200 because when the people come to lowball me and give me lower offers, they're gonna do like 700, 800, 900. And when they do give me that offer, I will take it. Whereas if you just list it at 700, people are gonna try and lowball you down to like 600 or 500, and you don't want that to happen. So basically the trick is just to list higher, so when people lowball you, it's gonna be at the price you actually want it to be. So right now I have it at 1,200. Most likely I'm not gonna get a buyer who's just gonna pay 1,200. But I will get a buyer who's gonna lowball me down to 900, and if he does, I will happily take the offer. So it's still a win-win, and that's a tactic a lot of people do not talk about. Now for the description, you're gonna put VVS1 high quality Moissanite stones. Comes with box and papers, high-end Swiss movement, box emoji, and time emoji. See, bro, it's really that easy, bro. Picture of it passing the diamond tester, more pictures, video. And now here's the title, the price, condition, and the description. So now we just sit back and let the messages and the money roll in. It's really that easy, bro. You just make the listing, wait for the messages, and whenever you get a buyer who says, hey, I would like to buy, you pick a place, and I recommend you do it somewhere that's not your house. Do it somewhere that's public. For these Moissanite watches, I recommend you do it at police stations because you are more likely to get robbed because, as you guys know, the usual suspect, they're going to try and rob you. But if you do it at a police station where there's a bunch of cops around, they're not going to rob you. So you might lose some sales, but even if you do lose some sales from doing that, the people who say, oh, I'm not trying to meet at a police station, they was going to rob you anyway. So still, it's a win-win on both sides. If they actually are serious and they will buy the watch off you, then they're going to meet you at the police station either way. So always do your deals for Moissanite watches at police stations. And for whatever reason, if you have an even more valuable product that's not a Moissanite watch and is still very expensive, and you feel like the guy you're meeting with is a YN or you're going to get robbed, then you could also still do that at a police station. Or even if it's not a police station, you could just do it somewhere where there's a lot of cops around. Or if you just see two cops patrolling and you ask them, hey, can I do a meetup right here? Can you overlook it? They'll still overlook it. Either way, guaranteed safety because nobody's gonna rob you or do anything to you in front of a cop. But most of my meetups do happen in the public, and I don't do it with cops really because I do feel safe most of the time. And reselling is a pretty safe side hustle if you know what you're doing. So that is the end of the video for you guys today. If you guys want to see anything else or anything else different, just comment below what you guys want to see. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys are ready to start reselling, remember, the link is in the description. All it takes is action, bro. Even if you don't have a lot of money to start, save up $20, start, get an AirPod, flip that, and then get more, flip that, and then you could be here. All it takes is time and action. Because at the end of the day, if I started at 15 and now this is my life at 16, why can't you? Peace out.